I saw a picture you posted on Facebook of your, I believe it was one of your last trips before everything got shut down. You were in a pool someplace.
Yeah, I actually went to visit Haven Riviera in Cancun, like literally 10 days before everything shut down. So I was blessed for that. It was the most beautiful resort, brand new resort. I can't say enough about it. Definitely all inclusive, 4-star, top of the line. But I'm like literally like cherishing those memories there because I feel temporarily grounded. But like thanks to the internet, like I've literally been touring all these destinations that I wanted to go to, like without having to, have lines of fellow tourists or obnoxious people next to me. I'm actually kind of enjoying it, my introverted self. How about you?
Introverted self? Okay, we're going to have that discussion off camera too. Well, you actually just kind of led into the segment that we actually have you on the show for, and that's to talk about virtual travel. First of all, for our listeners, tell us what virtual travel is.
So virtual tour, it's just basically a virtual tour. So you literally go online, log into a particular destination, and you have a walking tour guide for some of them, or it's just a camera going through and showing you different museums or cities. You can even go to mountains, even to zoos. I took my kids actually also to an aquarium a few weeks ago online in Boston. So a lot of these places that, tourism isn't going to die. People still want to go places. And so why not do it from the comfort of your own couch?
My question for you is, when will you feel comfortable traveling again?
I think I'll feel comfortable traveling once I look at numbers. Data is a huge thing for me. So every day, I don't know if you know this, but you can go on weather.com and actually, while you're checking your weather, you can also check how many COVID cases there are. Mm-hmm. And so I think that I will feel comfortable traveling to small like distances, maybe going to visit family and friends, something contained, maybe in the summer, late July, maybe August. But I don't see myself getting back on the go until 2021.
Can you share your overall thoughts of how virtual reality could help the travel and tourism industry in the aftermath of COVID, of course?
Oh, sure. I mean, to be honest with you, my nickname, Michael, is the digital instigator. So for the last 10 years, I've literally been trying to get, businesses, including tourism boards, to get online when it comes to VR. I think virtual reality, outside of you can do the virtual tours, but really, if you really want to get fully engaged, doing some virtual reality, like with the headset, or maybe doing something like Google Earth, you want people to be there to experience it. And so I think that what would be smart right now is for tourism boards everywhere across the country or across the world, really, like, I keep getting mailers that you want me to go on press trips. I'm not going right now. I need you guys to be a little bit more creative when it comes to bringing me to your destination and making me feel that it's safe there. Video always, as far as content is concerned, always outranks any other form of content. I mean, like you said, we're visual people, and not only that, we're emotional. So, Dave, how you had mentioned earlier, about people wanting to get back and get out there, either to go to a conference or travel. We're social people. We like to be around other human beings for the most part. But right now, like you said, Mike, if we can actually physically, if I see you walking down the streets of Las Vegas and you can show me that it's safe, and, or you guys are practicing some sort of, practices within a hotel that make me feel safe, like, how many times are the towels being changed? Are the maids wearing, protective gear? I'm concerned about these things. So like I said, you can tell me all day or, until I'm blue in the face this is happening, but I need you to show me.
I have a question to ask you, Lynn. How did you come upon virtual travel? What kind of brought you to it and got you to explore it and then share it with your kids?
Really, to be honest with you, I could say that, I'm a product of educators. My mother and my aunt are both teachers for 40 years. And so once this all came to a head and shut down, I could definitely say between their emails and all the other friends that I had on Facebook or friends that I had at Google, people were sharing a lot of this information. And I found these in like parent groups. But I like to take my kids to see everything I possibly can. I think that's really, I'd rather have them out in the living classroom in the world than sometimes behind a desk. the classroom. I think you learn a lot more. And so like I have this dream one day of literally just piling them all up in an RV and going cross country and stopping at, different historic sites. As they learn, these things, I want them to actually see it. I think that enforces and reinforces the education for them.